We had a client for, I don't know, maybe about a quarter, like 3 months or so, maybe a little more than that. It's a well-known guy who has a book actually about taking yourself out of your business. And he had done that with this business that we were running the ads for. He was like no longer a part of it. He didn't want to use his face. Like this is like a huge personal brand, but I mean, he's a known guy. If I say his name, pretty much everybody you're watching will be like, oh, I know that guy. This business had what they thought in recurring revenue. They thought that they had more than $1 million a month in revenue that they would expect, like anticipate to come in. In reality, the cash collected was significantly less. Like the cash collected was supposedly in like the 300K range. And I didn't find this out until, again, that month that we chose to fire these guys from how silly it was for how they were operating. On top of that, the CEO would consistently report to the guy who took himself out of the business, like the technical owner of the business. He would report the revenue numbers, not the cash collected numbers. So
Makes sense.
the CEO would say things like, oh, we spent this much and like we had this much total revenue, but it wasn't, it's not real. It's just like essentially, in my opinion, as I sat there and looked at it, like the guy was cooking the books is what I felt like. And the business would make decisions off of the revenue. So as an example, like we would spend as a company more money than what we technically should have if you would have just judged it off of cash collected and not on revenue. In addition to that, like hiring decisions for what amount of payroll per position made sense were inflated well beyond what they should have been. They were overhiring because, again, everybody thought that there was far more actual cash in the business than in reality there was. And in hindsight, when you look back and you see every decision that was actually made, it was all off of revenue and not off cash collected. And the business ended up in a really terrible spot because it was operating in this false reality.